Hello there, Moltrap again, and coming back for Game 2 of the Arena MSL Group B, the All-Pro Tiles group. And first of all, real quick, commentary of the week number 2 is up for voting. So if I remember, I'm going to put a link to that in the description. Go there and vote. Last week, by an overwhelming majority, we did Firebat Hero versus Savior. And if you're not subscribed to the account Violetak, Violetak, then that's where we put all the dual and triple commentaries. Go check out the dual commentary from last week on that. Now the voting is up for next week's commentary of the week, and there's some more exciting games coming up for that. This, in the meantime, though, as I said, MSL Group B, this is the second game, and this is between Much and Free, and let's see, I'm going to have to figure out who's who by their faces here real quick. And this is on one of the new maps, and it's a kind of an interesting map, and actually I'm going to go ahead and put it up here real quick for you. So you can see the spawns are in the top left and the bottom right, and basically you've got a little ramp down to an expansion, pretty standard, but then this map is kind of weird because as you can see next to that expansion there's a choke point to the south. We'll go with the top left choke, for instance. There's a choke point to the south, and then to the east, or the right, I guess. And down to the south there's neutral buildings blocking those other expansions. So technically, if those neutral buildings stay intact, you can hold that whole area just with that one choke point. And that's caused some interesting games already so far. So just kind of make note of that part. And we're going to have Much spawning in the bottom right position, and they think they changed the colors there. He's going to be in yellow. Free is going to be in the top left position, and he is going to be in red. And Free actually sending out a probe very, very, very early here. Free looks to be doing some kind of a cheese build here. We'll have to see exactly what he does. And I was saying in game 1 that I think that Free is the low man on the totem pole in this group. He's a pretty good player. He's kind of off and on, though. Some days he'll be good, some days he won't be good at all. Well, he won't be not good at all, but he'll be not as good. And so I wonder if that's why Free is doing a little bit of a proxy build here. He's put his pylon down behind Much's natural mineral line, and that's actually a pretty good place. The way it is when Much sends out his probe, unless he goes for like a fast expansion or something like that, he's not going to see that. He's not going to see it just by his initial scouting probe, because his scouting probe will go down the ramp and immediately go down the left. Let's see what he puts down here. He's putting down a gateway, and he's probably going to plant a second gateway next to that as well. So pretty standard 2-gate rush. And yeah, see, Much's probe is going to go off the other way. Oh, man. It looks like Free is probably going to take this game. That's kind of silly. I mean, a lot of people criticize cheese builds, by the way, but and for those of you who don't know, cheese means like an all-in strategy. That's kind of it's non-standard strategy, that sort of thing. Much is going to figure it out here in a second when he gets to Free's base and sees there's nothing there. But by that time, the gateways are going to be up. It's going to be up to see if it's going to be really, really difficult, honestly, for Much to deal with this. If he's smart, he'll put down a shield battery. Yeah, he's canceled his assimilators as soon as he saw that. Put down another pylon. He's probably going to put down a shield battery. Now, he's got to know that these zealots are going to be coming in here in just a minute. Zealot's going to be walking up his ramp any second now. Hopefully, he already has a zealot in the making, but he may have been saving the money up for a citadel, or not a citadel, for a cybernetics core, so he may not have a zealot coming out yet. And second gateway going down, he needs to get that mission. Oh, he does get the zealot out! He gets the zealot out! He's able to put a zealot on his ramp. Absolutely amazing by Much, and somehow Free is able to get his zealot up. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. I got them confused for a second. But yeah, Free got his probe up that ramp a little bit there and was able to squeeze his zealot in. The probe now down, and Much has. Oh yeah, there's the shield battery. It needs to come in very quickly. Once that. Oh no! Don't lose. If he can't lose that zealot. Oh, the zealot gets trapped by his own probes. That zealot was going to be able to recharge on that shield battery and go back to the fight. But in the meantime, it just looks like he's got too many zealots in his base now. It's 3-on-1. If that pylon goes down, then Much is dead, and that pylon is going to go down. There's nothing he can do about it right now at this point, and that is absolutely catastrophic for Much. Much is going to go down in this first game to a cheese build by Free, and he almost pulled it off too. Unfortunately, he put that pylon in his mineral lines, and I guess he didn't want to spare the time to go out and put it next to his gateways. If he put that second pylon next to his gateway, there was a chance that he would have been able to do something about it, but it's just, yeah, that's just too bad. So yeah, well, like I was saying, some people don't like cheese builds. They say they're stupid and all this stuff, but the thing is that you have to do them every once in a while. You have to keep people guessing, otherwise things will get too standardized. And so I think it's okay to do some cheese every once in a while. But geez, at least make it a little bit interesting for the viewers, huh? Don't just do the same two gate that everyone and their mother does. And actually, Much has gotten his pylon back up. He's using that shield barrier to pretty good effect here. I can't believe Much. I had called this game into Free's favor, but Much has actually gotten that back up. That pylon still might go down, though. He's gotten a few more Zealots out, though, bringing some pros off to fight as well, and more Zealots streaming in. Free has consistently maintained a couple Zealots ahead, a couple Zealot lead against Much, and Much has just been basically staying alive by the seat of his shield battery. And there's some Zealot micro for you there, pulling a Zealot off the line that was almost dead, so it didn't get killed. He's going to go off and try and recharge that on the shield battery, and then go back to the fight again. Free does not have a shield battery to go to. He's just coming in here, and it's really too bad that Much doesn't have the leeway to try and squeeze off a Zealot to try and go over to Free's base and pick off some probes. That would turn the tide, but it's just too long of a map, and it just wouldn't do enough good quickly enough. And wow, Much just fighting very, very, very hard here. He just has to keep building pylons, though, and he's losing pylons, and Free is not losing anything at all here. He's lost a couple Zealots throughout this course, but now, he's whittled down Much's Zealots to just a couple Zealots. If he'd maintained the pylons on those gateways, he would have been able to keep up his production of... Oh, and that's GG. That's GG right there. If he'd maintained pylon... If those gateways had been powered the whole time, he would have been able to maintain production of the Zealots and keep up with Free, because he almost kept up with Free even without those pylons there, which was pretty amazing. But Much is not going to give up without a fight here. But really, this game is pretty much over. I'm not sure why Much is still in this, other than the fact that there he goes, finally GG's. So Free doing very, very well, and I have to say, taking good advantage of the fact that there was just that one pylon there, and using his initial superior numbers to take out that pylon while still holding Much at bay there. And so have to hand it to Free. It was a well performed rush, and he kept Much from counterattacking or anything like that. Although it's sad, because I think that Much is the better player, and now Much is going to have to face any time in the losers match, and that'll be a lot more difficult match for him to. And now Free's going to have to go to the winners match here. Still anyone's ball game, though. We'll have to see what happens in the winners match. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that game, as short as it was, and thanks for watching. Talk to you later.